All hail the goddesses. Thank us for being here. I am the Goddess Bliss, and you are in the land of goddesses. Okay? Alright, so this is part 3 of our Feminine Power and Privilege series. Okay? If you ladies missed it, please go back and watch the other 2 very important lessons there. Okay? Of how you ladies are forfeiting your feminine power and privilege. Okay? Okay, and today we're going to talk about number 3. Okay? Without further ado, okay? The third way that you ladies are forfeiting your feminine power and privilege is not being able to receive.
What?
Not being able to receive.
Oh, hell no!
Okay? This is super important. Okay? So many women, okay, are unable to receive. Okay? This is a symptom of being in your masculine energy. Okay? If you want to be in a relationship with a masculine man, okay, or keep the masculine energy activated in your man, okay, you must learn to receive. Okay? So many women have problems with receiving. Okay? Many are the independent women. Okay? The independent women. Okay? Again, who, they feel like, they don't need, the man to give them anything. They don't need, they don't need the man to give them anything. Okay? I'm so tired of this narrative. I'm so tired of it. So tired of this narrative. Okay? Repeat after me. Okay? Repeat after me. Receiving has nothing to do with actually needing. Okay? Receiving has nothing to do with actually needing. Okay? This is where y'all go wrong. This is where y'all go wrong at every single time. Every single time. Okay? Because what you don't realize, my love, is that saying that you don't need a man to provide for you, okay? It's saying that you don't want a man at all, okay? Surprise, surprise. Yes. Yes, okay? It's saying you don't want a man at all, a masculine man, okay? Let me clear that up. It's saying you don't want a man, a masculine man at all. Okay? Because this is what he brings. Okay? Listen up. This is important. This is important. Okay? This is what he brings. Okay? He's not there on emotional duty. Okay? If that's what you thought, he's not there on emotional duty. Okay? So many women are trying to make a man be what he is not instead of allowing him to be what he is. Okay? I'm going to say that again. So many women are trying to make a man be what he is not. Okay? Instead of allowing for him to be what he is. Okay? You're not going to be able to transform him into your, emotional companion. Okay? Okay? This is what so many women think. Okay? They want to say, "No, I don't need you to do anything for me, just love me, okay? Just. No. Ah, bless your heart, honey. Bless your heart. Bless your heart, my loves, honey. No. Okay, not at all. Not even a little bit. All right? No. Okay? That emotional sort of love that you're looking for. I'm not saying he's not going to give that to you in any capacity. Okay. But the way that he loves is by providing and protecting. You see, he is loving you. He is. Okay. You just have different versions of love. Okay. 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 Meanwhile, you guys don't allow for him to provide and protect what he's wired to do naturally. Okay? That's how you two fit together. Okay? The masculine and the feminine. Okay? He'll say, "No, don't give me that, I got that, just love me. Just no. That's not how that works. That's not his thing. That's your thing. Okay? So if he can't be needed, okay, you gotta act like you need him. You gotta act like you need him. Okay? You gotta act like you need him. Okay, I don't care how independent, how much money you make, and all of that stuff like that. You gotta act like you need him. Okay? Okay? Because if he can't be needed, you know, he's gonna go and be somebody's hero. Okay? He's gonna go somewhere where he can, where somebody can look up to him and say, "Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you're here. Oh, what would I do without you?" It's gonna go somewhere. Okay, I'm not saying he's gonna cheat. I'm not saying that he's not either. Okay, but he's definitely gonna go somewhere to provide and protect, somewhere else where where he can feel masculine. Okay? Because you're not allowing for him to be who he is. Okay? This is how you ladies, end up getting taken advantage of, unfortunately. Okay? By men who are only there, to use you. Okay? You shouldn't know how much money you make. Okay? You shouldn't be flaunting your wealth around in front of them. Okay? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say after that. I don't care. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. I didn't make the rules. Okay? That's the way it is. Okay? Yeah. Oh, that must mean, he's insecure, and he's insecure if he can't, you know, be with a woman, who's independent and makes her own money. Honey, anybody can be made to feel insecure, especially when you're directly stepping on their toes. Okay. You're directly stepping on who they are, what they stand for, how they love. Oh, but they're insecure because you're saying you don't need them. That's what they came to do. You're saying you don't need it. Just imagine, a guy telling you, "Oh, honey, are you gonna wear that? Oh, you look a little puffy in that, that's why I run, for an hour every day, and I always skip dessert, it's how I stay so slim, you have to just skip dessert sometime. I mean, you know, if you want to be slim and look good in your dress. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. Or, "Oh, honey, I can see your roots from here. Oh no, see, you can't skip your hair appointments like that. You can't wait 3 weeks, before you go get a touch up. I go about every week and a half. It's how I keep my hair. I keep my hair looking so good. Oh no, you're holding the baby wrong. You're gonna give her. She's gonna be fussy all night. You're holding her wrong. You don't feed her that way, okay? You're holding her in the wrong position. You give her to You're gonna be like, "What?" Like, "Oh, I know he's not telling you how to be a woman or what the heck," You're you would feel like he was just stepping all over your femininity. It's not the same thing. It's not the same thing, but I mean, it's hard to make an example, okay? Because, women don't generally have the need to be needed, but, men do. They need to be needed. Masculine and feminine energy are different, but you get what I'm saying, okay? It's, you know, they came to be your hero, okay? And, you're just like, you're like crushing their souls, okay? You're forfeiting your feminine power and privilege. Okay? I cannot tell you how many married men I have talked to. Wait a minute. not like that. I cannot tell you how many married men I've spoken to, okay, who told me, how their wives don't allow for them to provide for them, and how they wanted to be the ones to take care of them and, carry the heavy bags and the heavy boxes and that their wives just wouldn't allow it. I'm just like, wow. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. I've heard that a lot. Okay. And most women don't think that it's a big deal. It's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Okay. You're stepping on his manhood. You're stepping on his manhood. Okay. Just because you can do it yourself, or I can do it, I don't need nobody. Okay, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Okay? You have to allow him to be your provider and protector. Okay? Or else he has no purpose there. Okay? He's not going to take an alternative route or do the alternative thing that you're suggesting to be your emotional companion. He's not there for that. He's not there for that. Okay, he's not gonna like that. He's not gonna stay for that. Okay, either he's gonna check out. Okay, you're gonna be like, oh, he's not. He's not. He doesn't do anything. He's in prison. He acts like he doesn't even want to be here. He doesn't have a purpose. That's why he's checked out. Okay, you took his job from him. Okay, he took his one job. Okay, he doesn't feel that he has a purpose. Okay, so either he's going to check out, okay, or, as I said earlier, he's going to go and provide, protect for somebody else. Okay, y'all are getting confused, by these feminine men, who want you to be their man, okay, and by these men boys who never grew up. Okay, you're forfeiting your feminine power and privilege. Okay, that is not something to take lightly. It's not to be taken lightly. It's not to be taken lightly. Okay, it's directly. That's directly how you get taken advantage of. Okay, that I'll do it myself. I don't need it. It's nothing to do with being. It has nothing to do with that. Okay. I understand so many women may be afraid. They may be afraid to, they feel like they're afraid to depend on. You don't have to depend. You don't have to be at the mercy of someone just to allow them to protect you and provide for you. Okay. It doesn't put you at their mercy. Okay. What put you at their mercy is you being dumb. Okay. I didn't say be dumb. Okay. I said let the man do his job. Okay. I didn't say be dumb. Okay. So many people, they think it's either or. It's not either or. It's okay. You can make sure that you're good on your own. Okay. Without putting it in his face. Okay. and also allowing for him to provide and do his job, okay, and have that beautiful polarity in your relationship that makes you so magnetic to one another. Okay? You can do both. Okay? Don't get taken advantage of. Okay? Because when you say I don't need the man to do, I don't need him. You're saying you don't need the man to do what he's there to do. I mean, that's just like saying, I don't need my house to shelter me. I don't need my house to shelter me. Okay. Well, I mean, that's what it does. So, I mean, do you want to live outside? I mean, what are you saying? Okay. That's what he's there to do. So, I mean, you're not going to be able to make him, um, into a woman. Okay. Men love you differently. They don't love you the way that you love my love. Okay. They love you by providing and protecting you. Okay. Okay. That's how you ladies get taken every time. That's how you get taken every single time. Every single time because you think it's taboo. I don't know why. I don't know why women think it's so taboo that a man they want to say, no, you don't have to do. You cannot relinquish him from his duties. You can't. If he's not up for it, he's not grown up. Okay? He's not grown up. If he's not up for it, he may be feminine. Okay? And he may want to be in that feminine role and to have, someone masculine take care of him. Okay. But even if you decide to swap the role and say, okay, well, I'm just gonna, okay, that's fine. I'll be the man. Even if you agree to that, just know that's not how he truly works. So he still, he doesn't want you, okay? Because that's not how he operates, okay? So I'm sorry, ladies. I'm sorry. Okay, it's not how he works. He doesn't want you if he's gonna be in a relationship as your dependent. Okay. So how do we learn? How do we begin learning to receive? Okay. The first thing you can do is start by accepting compliments. Start by accepting compliments. Okay. You may have thrown yourself together that day. Okay. You may have thrown yourself together and somebody comes along and says, hey, you look beautiful. You look so beautiful. Okay. Don't say, no, I look a mess. No, no, I don't. I look a mess. Don't say that. Okay. Don't say that. Say thank you. Say thank you. Okay. Say it like you know it. Even if you feel a mess, even if you feel like you threw yourself together and you don't have on your best, you're not on the outside viewing yourself. You're not on the outside looking in. Okay. They're looking at your natural beauty. They see you a different way. Okay. They're looking at you in your totality. Okay. Say thank you. Okay. Start accepting compliments. Okay. The second thing you can do is allow other people to help you. Okay? Allow other people to help you. Allow other people to help you. Okay? For instance, if you're struggling to carry something, and someone offers to help you, okay? Allow them to help you. Allow them to help you. Okay? If you feel safe, okay, if you want them to go away, I understand. If you just want to leave you alone, you just say no. I get it. Okay? But, allow other people to help you. Um, don't say, no, I got it, I can do it myself. No, that's your masculine talking. Okay? Allow for them to help you. Okay? Say yes, please. Oh, thank you so much. Okay? Okay? If you're in a relationship, another thing you can do is I want you to ask him to do something for you. Okay? I want you to start asking him to do things for you. Okay? Start asking. Okay? Something that you start off with and something something that you can allow for him to complete. Okay, don't jump in. Okay, don't jump in. Don't tell him how to do it. Please. Please. You're going to have a whole other problem if you do that. Please. We'll discuss this more more on male nature. Okay, we'll discuss that at another time. But for now, I'm just going to tell you, don't jump in and don't tell him how to do it. Don't tell him when to do it. Just let him do it. Let it be something that you can allow for him to complete. Don't keep talking about it, okay? Ask him to do it. Allow him to do it. However he does it, when he does it, allow him to complete it. Don't jump in, okay? And when he's done, tell him thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done without you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Um, oh, you're my hero. I don't know what I would have done. Thank you. Okay. Praise him up. Okay. He's gonna stick his chest out, watch. He's gonna be like, well, anything else you need, let me know. This is his nature. Y'all just don't know because y'all are so masculine. You don't allow it, okay? You'll see. Okay. Okay. And if you're single, okay, ask someone. I don't care who, ask someone to do something for you. Okay. It doesn't matter who. Allow for them to do it for you. Okay. Allow for them to do it for you. Okay. And say thank you. Okay. Now, I have to give my disclaimer, honey. Okay. Because this advice is not for bums. Okay. It's not for pygmies who are dating bums. Okay. I'm not trying to make you and your relationship better with your bum. Okay. With your broke, unworthy man. Okay. This advice is not for that. Okay. Okay. If you are a goddess, okay, you think very highly of yourself and you want more and better for yourself, and you're not entertaining bums, okay? You're not going to allow your future generations to be bums or children of bums, okay? grandchildren of bums, okay? You're not going to reproduce the DNA of a bum, okay? You're going to give your family, a happy life and with someone who you can be proud of and your children can be proud of and your grandchildren can be proud of, okay? You're not gonna, we're not reproducing bum DNA, okay? That's not, that's not the role of a goddess, okay? It's not what goddesses do, okay? All right. Okay, so please like the video, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell, do all of the above, okay? Until next time, ladies.